In a bustling city where life moved at an unrelenting pace, a young woman named Aria found herself buried under the weight of her responsibilities. She was a college student juggling rigorous classes, a demanding part-time job, and the care of her younger siblings after her parents' untimely death. Day after day, Aria pushed through her exhaustion, telling herself she had no choice but to keep going. One evening, as she scrolled through social media, a notification caught her eye. Free seminar on stress management tonight. Learn how to lighten your mental load. Something about it spoke to her. On impulse, she decided to attend. The seminar was held in a modest community center, its walls lined with motivational posters. A handful of people, ranging from tired-looking parents to weary professionals, filled the chairs. Aria found a seat at the back, her backpack still slung over her shoulder, as if she didn't have time to put it down. The speaker, a calm and unassuming man named Mr. Hale, walked onto the stage. His presence commanded attention, not through charisma, but through a quiet confidence that hinted at wisdom. He began without introduction, holding up a clear glass filled halfway with water. "How heavy do you think this glass of water is?" he asked, scanning the room with a gentle smile. The audience exchanged puzzled looks before responding. 200 grams, someone guessed. 300 grams, maybe? Mr. Hale nodded. Those are good answers, but they don't really matter. What matters is how long I hold it. The room fell silent, intrigued. If I hold this glass for a minute, Mr. Hale continued, it's no problem at all. If I hold it for an hour, my arm will start to ache. If I hold it for an entire day, my arm will feel paralyzed, and the glass will seem unbearably heavy. In each case, the weight of the glass doesn't change, but the longer I hold it, the heavier it feels. He paused, letting his words sink in. The stresses and worries in your life are like this glass of water. Think about them for a short while, and nothing happens. Think about them a little longer, and they start to hurt. Think about them all day, every day, and you feel completely overwhelmed, unable to move, unable to think, unable to live. Aria leaned forward in her chair. Her chest tightened as she thought about her own life. She had been holding her glass for years. Now, Mr. Hale said, setting the glass down on a table, what do you think we should do to stop the pain? Put the glass down, a voice called from the front row. Mr. Hale smiled. Exactly. You can't avoid stress or responsibility entirely, but you can't carry it forever either. You must learn to put the glass down from time to time. Rest your mind, let go of unnecessary burdens, and give yourself a chance to recover. Only then can you pick it up again with renewed strength. Aria couldn't stop thinking about his words. After the seminar, she approached Mr. Hale, her voice hesitant. But what if putting the glass down means things fall apart? She asked. Mr. Hale looked at her kindly. Things only fall apart when we hold onto them too tightly. Letting go doesn't mean abandoning your responsibilities. It means taking a moment to care for yourself so you can handle them better. Sometimes, we have to trust that the world won't end if we take a break. That night, as Aria walked home, her thoughts were heavier than ever. She realized she had been carrying more than just her responsibilities. She carried guilt, fear, and the constant pressure to be perfect. When she got home, Instead of diving into her usual routine of studying and chores, she did something she hadn't done in years. She lit a candle, made herself a cup of tea, and sat by the window. She watched the city lights flicker in the distance and listened to the hum of life outside. For the first time, she allowed herself to simply be. Over the next few weeks, Aria began practicing what Mr. Hale had taught her. She made small changes, like taking a walk between classes, journaling her thoughts, and asking her siblings for help with household chores. One day, her younger brother spilled a glass of juice on the carpet. Normally, this would have sent her into a spiral of frustration, but instead, she laughed. "We'll clean it together," she said, ruffling his hair. Her brother looked up at her in surprise. "You're different," he said. "Happier." Aria smiled. She hadn't realized it, but he was right. Months later, Aria returned to the community center to thank Mr. Hale. She brought him a small gift, a glass paperweight shaped like a water droplet. "I thought this might remind you of your own lesson," she said, grinning. Mr. Hale chuckled. "Thank you, Aria. But remember, the lesson isn't just for me, it's for everyone. Life will always hand us glasses to hold. The key is knowing when to put them down." Let's learn some words from this story. Unrelenting, meaning not easing or slackening, continuing at the same intensity. Example: the unrelenting pace of her work left her feeling exhausted every evening. Exhaustion, meaning a state of extreme physical or mental fatigue. Example: after studying all night for the exam, he felt complete exhaustion the next morning. Seminar, meaning a meeting or conference for discussion or training on a specific topic. Example: she attended a seminar on public speaking to improve her communication skills. Intrigued, meaning curious or fascinated by something unusual or unexpected. Example: the mysterious book title intrigued her, so she decided to read it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.